Alright, you worthless pieces of riffraff. Today, we're gonna learn that your guitar is actually a drum, and you've just been mistaken about what a drum is all along. This is not a drum. This is a figment of your imagination. This is a drum. It's perfect. Drum. Anyways, today's lesson, how to use percussion on the guitar. Let's go. So, jokes aside, you actually can do a lot of stuff with your guitar apart from just plucking your strings. And I know I mentioned slaps and flicks in a couple of tutorials that I already did, but I thought that I should actually make it very clear, and this can stand alone as its own topic in the way that you can really use percussion in a lot of ways on an acoustic guitar. So I'm going to tell you 3 very basic percussive techniques which can really add a lot of rhythm to your guitar playing, and it just makes it a lot more fun. So let's get into it. The first thing that we're going to learn today is the wrist bass thump. It's supposed to sound something like this. You hear that? Of course you did, it was super loud. Anyways, so you don't have to just do a percussive sound and not play anything at the same time. You can do both, which really opens up a lot of avenues. For example, what I'm doing here is, on my left hand I have an A minor chord set up right here. So forget about my left hand for now though. What you can do is pluck a few strings, like in this case I'm doing 5, 3 and 2, and just combine that with the wrist thump. The way you do that is, I want you to bring your fingers out while you push your wrist in. Does that make sense? It probably does, it's not that hard. So in one motion it looks like this. See that? And again. Another one. So just a point of warning, it's going to be slightly painful for the first few times, but eventually the more you do this, your muscles will get used to it and you're going to get that lovely thumping sound along with the wrist pull action. And you can do this with just a bass string, or you can do this with just the top strings, or you can do a lot. The second one that we're going to do is simpler than this. This is probably the hardest of the 3. The second one is basically you do a thumb smack. You have this, do this a couple of times. Instead of having your whole hand bang into the guitar like this, you want to keep your hand stationary somewhere around here and basically flick your wrist. So it's like a sort of this kind of a motion, if you understand. Yeah? Sweet. So if we were playing something, we could do this. And since you're doing a sort of a wrist flick motion, you can actually use this circular motion to take advantage of the fingers that move on the other end. So you can actually play notes as you thump the guitar. So this can combine into something like, which is really cool, and it adds a whole new dimension to your playing. The third thing that we're going to do is something that I have discussed before, and that is the flick slap. Basically, take the thumb smack, move it down so that the thumb is smacking the first couple of strings. So it's like this. This gives the hi-hat. This gives you the hi-hat of the drums. So what you want to do again is while you thumb smack onto the top strings, use your other fingers to actually play stuff. So the way I would recommend you practice this whole motion as 2 parts. One part is basically the wrist, where you do a circular motion like this. You flick it. The other one is basically a flick. What you do is you bring your fingers and your thumb into this sort of a position. Actually, it doesn't really matter what position it is, as long as you go from inside to out. So it's in slow motion, it's something like, you see? And sped up, it looks something like this. Now those are the main 3 things that I use in most of my songs. Basically the guitar is your playground. You can thump around on the guitar with different parts of your hand and they will all sound different. You've got this, it's bassier down here. Right. It's bassier down here. You also have this little, where you use your fingers to actually thump on the bottom of the guitar. And basically use this as the bass in that mini drum region. So it's And if you're curious, the riff that I was playing now was an acoustic rendition of Chet Faker's, what was this song again? Talk is Cheap, yeah. Chet Faker's Talk is Cheap. If you want to listen to like a half 1 minute like extended version of that, yeah, let's go. Talk is cheap, my darling, oh, when you're feeling right at home. Wanna make you move with confidence, I wanna be with you alone. Help me help you start it all, you're too comfortable to know. Holding out those words, no, you gotta do it on your own. Remember, there is a new Riffshop video every week, and please let us know in the comments. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Yep, like, share, comment, subscribe, and you have a great day.